guard. We're going to try something different tonight. Something different. I know. Who knows? I have no idea if it's going to work. I like the idea, but we have to see if you guys like the idea. Let's see. So, why don't we do it this way? Okay, so there's that. $30. There we go. Run that as a flash sale. I'm going to run all these as flash sales. Give me 1 second. $5 off. Flash sale. And this one. Flash sale. Okay, so the way this works, chat, the way this game works is you get to pick. It's in the bin. Whichever one you really... Oh, that didn't work. That's not fair. I hate this. I hate the world. FML. That's not even built right anyway. Okay, well that didn't quite work, but that's okay. I can duplicate off of this. I don't know, chat. Sometimes, yeah, so it is a malfunction on my brain with the fact that I am supposed to put the dollars off, not the new value, and I like to type in the new value because why wouldn't you type in the new value? Why wouldn't you do that? But what do I know about any of that? Okay, left, right, center. This is 20 cards. I'm fixing it. Hold on. I suppose I figured out how to solve that problem when it happens. That drives me nuts. It should be able to be canceled and reposted, not taken out and put back up. Yeah, well, exactly. I probably would have not been happy, but just give them a couple cards and move on. Okay, so that's set up. There we go. Publish. I hope it published correctly. There we go. Products action runs the flash sale. We want to be price off. Okay, so chat. The way this works, price off $90. There it goes. Okay, so the way this works, chat. In the bin, you'll find three different types. Three different types of this game: left, center, and right. Whoever buys it first gets to go first, and everyone after that gets to go after that until the end of eternity, hopefully. But the way this works is you're going to get a set of cards, and I'm going to actually play a 5-card round for myself because I want to play, and then I'll sell you whatever shows up. So we're going to get this. These are random cards, just randomly shuffled out of the stack. I don't know. Here, we'll shuffle these into there. See, just shuffled in, nothing special out of them. They are between $4 and $9 each. You're going to decide. Whoever buys in is going to decide where they go. And so it would be like this. I'd show you this card, and we'd say, ooh, a Cutzel, Malamet Exemplar, and Foil. Very nice. Well, I'm going to put that in the right stack. That's what I would say. That's what you would pick. L, C, or R. You would just type it in chat. Then the next card. Ooh, Temur Battle Rage in a Times Power Remastered. Interesting. Don't know. I'd probably put it with the Cutzel. Now we got a Voracious Hydra. M20. That's pretty cool. I like that. I think I'd put that in the left stack. Today we got a Thunderclap Drake and Extender. We all know I like Drakes and Dragons, so I would probably put it with my Voracious Hydra because I'm chasing the left stack. Needle Verge Pathway. That's actually not half bad. I think I'm going to separate it, though. I'm going to put it here with the center, just in case. Ooh, a Foil Galaxy Embiggen. I'm going to put that on the right. Mystic Remora Retro Frame. That's worth a little bit. That's pretty nice. We'll put that with the Thundercat Drake. Pretty sure the Schism Extender, that's been up recently. What do I got floating? I got 3 things in there. I'm going to put it on the right. Where we got 4 on the right. 4 on the right. Ooh, we got a Glaring Flesh Raker and Foil. We're going to finish out that right stack. Harmonic Prodigy. Let's put that with the Needle Verge. Got a Skittering Cicada in Extender. We'll put that with that one as well. Ooh, Secret Lair Waste. I want that in my right stack. That stack looks great. Ooh, another Harmonic Prodigy. We'll pair those up. You're going to get 2 Harmonic Prodigies in the center stack if I picked that. Staff of the Storyteller. Well, artifact action. Got left or right, left or center. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. The last card. Ooh, Disciple of Bolas. That's gonna go over here. So then what happens is, chat, whoever you are who has bought in, depending on the number of cards. Now, I did the 5 as an example. You would pick which stack you'd like. Now, I would probably pick the left stack because I was working towards that. But I'm going to put all 3 of these stacks up to you guys for auction. You can buy it if you want to, each of these stacks. So I would pick the left stack. It would go to me, yay. And then these 2 stacks would go up to auction for chat. I'm going to auction them off at $4 starting each. And I'll just do these auctions. So if you want this stack, it's going to auction off as a $20 auction. Sudden death today, 20 bucks. There you go. If you want these 5 cards, $20 for all 5 of them. $4 a piece. That waste is sexy. We should probably put that on top. If you want this stack of 5, you can have it. If not, I'm not tossing them away side. And they would just end up into the next eternity of play. All 5 of these, 20 bucks. Bad. $4 a piece. The Mystic Remora is very nice. Thundercap Drake, a Voracious Hydra, Disciple of Bolas, and that wastes. Nuclear waste. Logan, willing to grab them. Congrats on that. Picking them up. Just like that. All 5. Thank you very much for picking those up. The next one, this batch, Needle Verge Pathway, 2 Harmonic Prodigies, Skittering Cicada, and a Staff of the Storyteller would run at the same. 20 bucks. If you want it. 20 bucks. So, high-end singles? No. Not today. So yeah, these 5 cards can be yours for 20 whole dollars, or not. We'll toss them on the wayside if we have to. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't. It's probably gonna be mid-range singles tomorrow if I get to that. Magmatic Hellkites. No. No, because I used the only one I got in my collection. Last chance. No one. Okay, they get tossed to the wayside. Off to the wayside they go. And then the last stack, the right stack, coming up here. Preacher, Glaring, Embiggen, and Galaxy, Tamir, Battle Rage in that Time Spell Remastered. And Time Shift and Cutzel and Malamet Exemplar in foil. Same dealio. 20 bucks could get you all 5 of these cards. But yeah, any of you can buy it now, and we will run the full game to its entirety for each of you. If any of you goes into the buy it now, they're on sale right now. And goes in for it. And then I would auction off the extra 2 stacks if you so desire. If this is not a interest of yours, so be it. Fine. Be that way. These 5, last chance to get them. Otherwise, they're going to the abyss. All right. So that's how it works, chat. Simple as that. You pick your quantity, 5, 10, or 20 cards. You're going to get that. All the cards are between $4 and $9 as of their last scan. And you never know what could come up, but you're going to get to pick left, center, and right to build your stacks. And if you guys don't, I will in just a little bit. But yeah, that's how it works. Nothing crazy, something a little different, a little way to get some different cards, pick and choose, all that fun stuff. Logan's willing to give it a go. Oh no, that was Thran Dynamo. It said 5X. I saw the same thing. Logan's getting some Thran Dynamos. Let's go. Yeah. And so if you buy it now, you get to be the one that makes the stacks. Then you pick which stack you want, and the other 2 just get auctioned off to chat. And you can pick whatever quantity you want to be at based on the buy it now that's there. There's 3. There's 5 cards for right now, 24. There's 10 cards for 45 or 20 cards for 90. And all the cards are generally valued. Yeah, thank you for coming in here and picking those up. I appreciate it. I'll make a note to make sure to grab those. Brand Dynamos. Simple as that. So if anyone wants to go in, they are in the bin. There we go. I can put one up there for you as well. Ooh. There we go. Oh, going for the 20. Let's go. Let's go. And then Kraken going for the 10. Let's give Invader a try. So, Invader, you're going to be using L, C, and R per card up to 20. Well, there will be 60 cards in total. Once a card is in a stack, it stays in the stack. And then Kraken will get to you right after this one as well. So, Invader, here we go. Be ready to go. We got a Silent Clearing, the white-black from MH1 Pain, the Painland. Tap, pay. Left, center, right. L, C, and R. L. Got it. Up next, we've got a Welcoming Vampire in Showcase. That's pretty nice. She's still out there. What do you think on that one? Center. Okay. We've got a Hobgoblin Bandit Lord in Extended Art. Goblin action. Left. Okay. We've got a Splendid Reclamation in Extended Art as well. Center. Ooh, Relentless Rats in that Secret Lair borderless. Right? Okay, okay. Starting to see. Sage of Hours from... I don't even remember which set that is. Theros? No. Left, okay. We've got a Soul Warden from Exodus. That's pretty cool. Left as well, okay. We've got a Patriarch's Bidding from MH2. Center. We've got Nahiri Forged in Fury in foil. Left. We've got a Nisa Vital Force from KLD. Center. Let me just make sure I got a count. 5. We're doing up to 20, right? Yeah. We got a ways to go. Force of Vigor in that newspaper, the center. We've got a Dense Macabre. Ah, to the right. You want that with the black, okay. Whoever buys gets to play Dino D&Day in borderless foil. Center. We've got an Elven Chorus. That's great. From Lord of the Rings. To the right. We've got another Soul Warden in Exodus. That's pretty sexy to get 2 of them. To the right we go. Mental Note from Judgment. Right. Blossoming Bog Beast, Extended Art, Commander 21. Center. Ketis Emberclaw Familiar. Nice little sexy guy. I like him. Left. Ooh. Reckoner Bankbuster Showcase Foil. Center. So we're in Exodus again. We've got 3 now. Interesting. Shouldn't have been 3, but hey, here we are. To the right. Got a Harbinger of the Seas in Extended Art. To the right. We've got a Aurelia the War Leader Showcase. March of the Machines one. Center. Steel Shaper's Gift Borderless from Commander Masters. Center. Yenna, Red Tooth Regent in Extended Foil. Left. Jesus, how many Soul Wardens? They're all in different sleeves too, which is hilarious to me. Left. Mahamate Jin Revised. Right? Interesting. Let me just get a count real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Rooftop Storm and Borderless. Essence Wardens, maybe. Center. Soul Partition Extended Art. Center. Ooh, Metropolis Reformer in the Halo foil. Breach the Multiverse, a great black card, that's for sure. Right? We got Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okami. Left. Siege Behemoth from Commander 14, a little older one. Center. Invasion of Tarkir. I forget what that turns into. To the right. Ah, the dragon. Bolt Wave. Foundation's uncommon. Interesting. Left. Stinkweed Imp. Guilds of Ravnica. Left. Tamiyao's Safekeeping in foil. Such a great card. Center. Tempt with Discovery. Borderless foil. Yes. Tough to tell sometimes. Center. Growing Rights of Itlamok. Extended art. Haunted Ridge. Black, red. 2 or more in foil. Cord Wing Scab and extended art. The workout. Left. We got Monster Manual. Center. I just double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Got 2 left in the center. Spire Bluff Canal from KLD. One more in the center. Alicia, Who Laughs at Fate. Borderless foil. Center. Center is done, right? Let's just double count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Center's done for now. Rakdos, Patron of Chaos in that showcase foil. Left, right. Okay. Left. Stride Hanger Automaton, right. Sundown Pass in foil on the left. Let me just get a count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I need 6 more there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I need 8 more there, okay? We've got Untimely Malfunction in foil. We've got a Glimmer Void. I assume you just want me to go the whole way, left, right? Rest of the way? Yeah, okay. Dwarven Blood Boiler from Judgment. We've got R of Silence. That one. I'm going to kick this out because it's damaged. We won't do that R of Silence. We'll go Tamir Battle Rage. We'll go, ooh, Miku, Voice of Power. Interesting. Oh, you got your pile picked. Sounds good. I still got to fill them out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Ooh, a Subtlety Special Guest. 18. Curie. A K9 Mark 1. 19. 20. Unstoppable Plan, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's done. And then we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. The last 2 cards are going there. We got a Sanctum of All and a Soul Partition. All right, Invader, which, you can look at them again if you so desire, but which one would you like? Left, center, or right? You've seen everything now. You want the center. It's coming your way. You got an Alicia, Spire Bluff Canal, Monster Manual, Glowing Rights of Itlamok, Tempt with Discovery, Tamiyao's Safekeeping Foil, Siege Behemoth, Metropolis Reformer, Soul Partition, Rooftop Storm, Steel Shaper's Gift, Aurelia, Reckoner, Blossoming, Dino DNA, Force of Vigor, Nisa, Patriarch's Being Splendid, and a Welcoming Vampire. Coming your way. Thank you for playing that, Invader. That was fun. I enjoyed that. That was good. We're going to auction off these other 2. If anyone is interested in the other 2, you can grab them. Give me one moment. Interesting, yes. Well, it gives you the opportunity to play, and everyone else then gets to win the not play. All right, chat. I don't know if I can even hold all this. Probably not. We'll just recap it first. The auction is going to go for $80 at start because it's 20 cards. $4 is the base. I need to do this as this auction. $80. We're going to show you all first Unstoppable Plan, K9 Mark 1. We got that Subtlety. That's a sexy Subtlety. Battle Mage Bracers, Tamir Battle Rage, Glimmer Void, Sundown Pass, Rakdos, Patron of Chaos, Hordwing Scab, Stinkweed, Bolt Wave, Fable, Soul Warden, Yenna, Ketis, Nahiri, Soul Warden, Sage of Hours, Hobgoblin Bandlord, and a Silent Clearing. This whole stack of cards will be yours for 80 bucks. The base of the whole category. There's some good stuff in there. If you want it, great. If not, I'll toss it to the wayside. And scan it and put it in the game again sometime in the next 7,000 cards. All these wonderful cards could be yours for 80 bucks. If you see a stack of stuff that you liked, it is what it is. Table Soul, Yenna, all that fun stuff. Whole 30 seconds. Now down to 4 seconds. Anyone want to grab this? No, they don't. That's okay. It's tossed to the wayside. All right, the right side, same dealio. You just want the canine. Of course you do. Soul Partition, Sanctum of All, Training Grounds, Fury, Boros, Miku, Voice of Power, the Freelise, I'm a little high, Dwarven Blood Boiler, Untimely Malfunction, Stride Hanger Automaton, Haunted Ridge, Invasion of Tarkir, Breach the Multiverse, Mahamate Jin, Harbinger of Seas, Soul Warden, Mental Note, Soul Warden, Elvis Course, Dance Macabre, and Relentless Rats. This whole stack, same dealio. $80 get you the stack for all this wonderful stuff. Felix, yeah, a little crazy on that one. A little crazy. Should have kept going. Yeah, that's part of learning this game. Do you ditch a card early to hold on in hopes that your stack could get something later? Or are you going to get stuck with something late and not be so sure? This whole stack, no one needs it. That's okay. Alrighty. That brings up Kraken. Kraken, confirm you're still here. And I didn't scare you off with that. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Left, center, right. You're going to pick the 3 categories. You're going to use the letters L, C, and R. You're going to have 30 cards to look at, and you'll have to go 10 in each stack based on the category you picked up. Let's start off here with a Riverglide Pathway Borderless, blue-red. Left. Start there. We've got a Anawan, the Rune Sage, VOC. Little Vampire Shaman action to the center. We've got a Ephemerate MH1. Always a nice card. We love seeing it when it comes up to the right. We've got Alicia, who laughs at fate. I can read. Who laughs at fate to the left. We've got a 20-toed toad. Extended art to the left. Orochi Soul Reaver in extended art. To the left. Got a Bothersome Quasit in extended art. All the extended art's coming up right now. To the left. Ooh, Red Elemental Blast Revised Edition. To the center. Tendershoot Dryad from Rivals of Ixalan. To the center. Mossborn Hydra Foundation. Voracious Hydra, little M20 action. Right. Leonin Warleader, M19. Xenagos, God of Revels. That's a cool little god. LCC. Left. We got Tovolar, Dire Overlord in foil. Right on Tovolar there. Center. We've got a Hullbreaker Horror. I almost called it Hull Breacher. It doesn't make any sense. Borderless non-foil. Right. We've got a Basilisk Collar, Baldur's Gate. I'm losing count. 4, 6, 6. Pyroblast from Ice Age. Always cool. Left. Little Containment Construct in foil. Center. Got a Stride Hanger Automaton and extended art. Got ourselves another Ephemerate. Interesting. Hati Jin in extended foil. To the left. Dark Ritual, 4th edition. Pretty good condition from what I can tell. Looks good. To the right. Just make sure this isn't 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There's one left in the left slot. Timeless Witness, foil, MH2. Left, and that'll finish off the left stock. Let me just count this. 2, 4, 6, 8. You got 8 spots left in the center and 5 spots on the right. Takasi is welcome in extended art. Center. 1 spot left. Gishath Sun's Avatar, the Ixalan, OG Ixalan Gishath. To the right. Mystic Remora Ice Age. Always a little nice, the cumulative upkeep. Center. I believe that finishes center. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And you have 6 on the right. So we'll add 4 more cards to the right. Off the top, we've got a Temporary Lockdown in extended foil. We've got a Leyline of the Guild Pack extended foil. We've got a Kindred Discovery from the Commander Caverns. And we got a Wirewood Lodge list spot. We finished this off. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Which stack do you want? Kraken. Assume it's the right stack. You actually went well on the random ads, to be honest. You got these 10 cards coming your way. Dark Ritual, Gishath, Temporary Lockdown, Leyline, Kindred Discovery, Wirewood Lodge, Hullbreaker Horror, Leon and War Leader, Voracious Hydra, and an Ephemerate. Very nice stack. Coming your way, Kraken. Thank you so much for trying it out. It's interesting. It's tough strategy of like, do I take it or do I wait? Do I take it? Do I wait? See Zenway sneaking in there as well. All right. For the rest of you, though, we got the chance at winning one of these. This will start at $40, $4 a piece on the cards. You can get this whole set. The Soul Warden you actually wanted, right? Of course. Of course. Let's put it up here for this guy. $40, $4 per card of this stack here. We've got Mr. Grimoire, Takasi's Welcome Ephemerate, Containment Construct, Foil, Basilisk Collar, Tovalar, Dire Overlord, Mossborn Hydra, Tendershoot Dried, Ride Elemental Blast, and Anawan, the Rune Sage. Ah, wrong button. There we go. Hopefully that did it. There we go. $40. If you want all these, you can get them $4 a piece. Otherwise, we'll toss them to the side. They'll get tossed into to a future battle. I don't know. Left, center, right, whatever this is. No one wants these. That's okay. Toss them to the wayside. On to the next one. So this is the other one. Same deal. Timeless, Witness and Foil, Haughty Jin, Extended Foil, Stride, Hanger, Automaton, Pyroblast, Xenaghost, Bothersome Closet, Orochi, 20-Toed Toad, Alicia, and River Glide Pathway. All of those could be yours for $40. Base price or base value of the whole set. So I don't know. I did see Zenway sneak in there. So Zenway's up next. No one needs these. That's okay. It is what it is. Boom. Down it goes. All right, Zenway, same deal. Same set. Let me just shuffle these up a little more so I'm set for the next batch. So, Zenway, just confirm you're still here. You're going to use left, center, and right LCR. You're going to get 20 cards per stack. You cannot remove a card from a stack. And once you hit 20, it closes the stack. So plan accordingly, or don't. I don't. Either way, doesn't matter. Yeah, and then the remaining 2 stacks I will auction off if there's interest. So let's see what we got going on. We start off with a Aclazot's Deepest Betrayal in Showcase. That's a nice card to start off. To the left. We've got a Snuff Out, Doctor Who version of Snuff Out. Center. We've got a Spiteful Banditry, Lord of the Rings. All right. Got Spiteful Banditry and Foil, Lord of the Rings. All right again. We've got a Sink into Stupor, MH3 Foil. We've got a Call the Coppercoats, Phyrexia Commander. We've got a Steward of the Harvest, an extended art, the new human druid from Tarkir. We've got Dragon Tempest, Commander 17. To the left. Zula Shur, Lich Lord, Borderless. Right. Goblin War Drums, 7th edition. Demon of Fate's Design extended foil from Commander Masters to the center. Impervious Great Worm, GRN foil. Mage Right Stone, retro frame foil. Storm of Saruman, borderless. A cool looking card. Left. Steward of the Harvest again, interesting. Center. Cryptolith right. SOI version. Right. We got Mahadi Emporium Master in foil. Divine Visitation, GRN. Bronze Guardian, extended art, Commander 21. Really a giant test on how well you know your values. How this feels. To the left. Carplution Forest in foil. Oh, to the right. I think, yeah. I wasn't looking at the right spot. Lotho Corrupt Sheriff. Dark Ritual, List Spot, or Mystery Booster, whichever one. The List. Got a Staff of Domination, Commander Legends. Quartzwood Crasher extended foil. That's cool. We found a 4 in one of these. Baron Sanger from Homelands. In pretty good, actually really good condition. Center. Saruman of many colors. Right. We got a Savitri Dragon Master etched foil. Sink into Super foil again. Interesting. Got a Sauron the Dark Lord in Showcase. We've got a Court of Cunning CMR. Right. Dark Channel Pathway, borderless. I just get a count so I know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We're getting there. That's the big, or they're about the same. Misleading Signpost and extended. Yeah, me too. Each time I read a card, I lose count. Left. Another Steward of the Harvest. Interesting. Must have been how I shuffled it. All right. Got one in each. Ebony Fly, AFC. Right. Mind Grind, Gate Crash. Basilisk Scholar again. This one's Baldur's Gate. Alicia, who laughs at fate. Why do they all keep showing up? I don't know. All right. I did have a lot of foundations, I guess, that came in recently. City on Fire in foil. All right. Deep Gnome Terramancer. Center. Timeless Witness and foil. Center. Another Basilisk Collar. What is this? I swear I shuffled. Or I shuffled too well. Right? Just gonna count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Haven of the Spirit Dragon. KFC. Center. Resplendent Angel. Foil. Left. World Waker Helm. Walker Helm. To the right. Untimely Malfunction in foil. Enduring Vitality. Extended Art. Storm Scale Scion. From Tarkir. Left. Dragon. Fear of Missing Out. Left. Sink into Stupor again in foil. There's so many of these that come up. Left. Swords to Plowshares. Ice Age. In actually very good Ice Age condition for once. Left. I'm just going to count here to make sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's 6 more on the left. We've got a Lord of Pain. The Lord of Pain. Oh, yeah, Joe. We're doing left, center, right. Whoever buys in gets to pick their stack out of a stack of cards, depending on how many they do. And then the other 2 stacks get auctioned off to chat. All right, Miram Sentinel Worm Showcase Foil. Left. Spiteful Banditry again. We've only had 3. Right. Hey, there's 3 in that stack now. Aven Interrupter in foil. Fear of Missing Out. Showcase. Left. Springleaf Drum Lorwyn. Center. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Finished it. Center's done. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. 1 spot left on right. And I think there's like 2 or 3 left there. Whir of Invention. Left. I gotta get a count now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 2 left on the left. Ah. Flygon. Left. 1 and 1. Enduring Vitality. Extended Art. I think you already got an Enduring. You could have another one. I think it's 1 and 1 right. I think that finishes it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Bam. Just like that. And last but not least, you're getting a Howling Mine in the left slot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I assume you're taking the right or the left stack, right? Correct? Yeah. All right. Chat. Zenway is taking the left stack, a nice grouping of cards with a Howling Mine. Flygon, Whir, Fear of Missing Out. Miram, Lord of Pain. Swords, Sink, Fear of Missing Out. Storm Scale, Enduring Vitality, Resplendent Angel. Misleading Signpost, Sauron. Bronze Guardian, Storm of Saruman. Dragon Tempest, Steward of the Harvest, Sink into Stupor, and Aclazotz. Yeah, you did. I would say you had a pretty good stack to take with you for sure, and it got diversified pretty good too. All right, chat. These 2 stacks are available for a price. Let's see, what price should I do? Let's see. So, right. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I mean, with 60 cards, the odds of getting some duplicates in here is a little bit better, only because there's a lot of the same cards in here. Springleaf Drum, Aven Interrupter, and Timely Malfunction. Haven of Spirit Dragon, Timeless Witness, Deep Gnome Terramaster, Basilisk Scholar, Mind Grind, Bark Channel, Sink into Stupor, Savitri, Baron Sanger, Dark Ritual, Lotho, Divine Visitation, Steward of the Harvest, Impervious Great Worm, Demon of Faith's Design, Call the Copper Goats, and Snuff Out. Why don't we try, let's see, so I ran this for 80 before. Why don't we try running it for 60? I don't know. I don't know what price I'm supposed to run this at. 60 bucks for the stack. Basically $3 each. 60 bucks can get you all of these cards. Springleaf Drop, Haven, Untimely, Haven, Timeless, Deep Known Terramancer, Basilisk Color Mind, Bark Channel, Sink into Stupor, Savitri, Baron, Dark Ritual, Lotho, Divine Visitation, Steward, Impervious, Demon, Call the Copperheads, and Snuff Out. That Doctor Who Snuff Out. Anyway, he's willing to take the second stack. Sure, I'll take it. Sounds good. Second best stack? Yeah, I would say so. We're playing a little left, center, right. The person that buys in gets to pick or gets to select cards into a stack and then take one of the stacks. And then we auction the next two off. So 60 seemed to work for Zenway at least. We'll see if anyone else is interested. There are 3 Spiteful Banditries in here of all different types. I don't know why. There just is. Enduring Vitality, Whirlwaker's Helm, Basilisk Collar, City on Fire, Alicia's Laughs at Fate, Ebony Fly, Steward, Court of Cunning, Saruman, Quartzwood, Crasher, Staff of Domination, Completion Force, Mahadi, Cryptolith, Mage Right Stone, Goblin War Drum, Zulashur Lich Lord, Spiteful Banditries ×3. It was hard to build, and it should be hard. I'm okay with that. There's got to be the feeling of risk reward at it, and especially on the highest end of 20 cards per stack, it can take a little bit. So if you want any of these, 60 bucks for this whole stack of wonderful cards, $3 a piece, which is below the threshold. Yeah, that Quartzwood, absolutely gorgeous. I agree. Also on the wayside, they get scanned later and thrown to the abyss. Okay, so back in the buy it now. We're gonna rerun the flash sales since I know they expired. I wish I could run them for longer than 30 minutes. Now I have to run them correctly. Anyone would like to go in after, well, you can do the lessers now. If you go in the bin and you check out my flash sales, you can go in for whatever piece, whatever amount you want for this. So for 5 cards, it's 5 per stack, and then you pick which stack you want. If it's 10 cards, same thing. 20 cards, same thing. But yeah, just it's a little fun, a little different, trying to find a different way to play with these cards without being the same thing over and over again. Risk reward played in without being too risky or too rewardy. So if anyone wants to go in a couple of minutes, I'll run one by myself and just make one for the heck of it and then auction those off to you. And all that fun stuff. Yeah, for sure. If you are planning, like, for lack of a better way to put it, the left pile is your take pile. The center pile is your, if I could get the cards, great, but if not, so be it. And then your right pile is the dump pile. You're not in a bad position. Sometimes you might get stuck with a lot of dump, and it's just the nature of the beast, right? This is just me literally taking stacks and shuffling them together, so I don't know what comes up just as much as you do. All I know and what I'm transparent about is the price point of this stack of cards is $4 to $9 as of their last scan. You could find some crazy nutso cards in here. You could also find some stuff that became $3 because it fell off the table. Who knows? It's never ending. Soon, the sorter is going to run out of bulk to do, and so then it's going to actually get to do this category, and that'll be fun. So I don't think anyone snagged one. So I'm going to do an example here. We're just going to do a five stack example. I get to pick. Haha. I'm going to pretend. So for example's sake, I'm going to pretend I'm targeting the left as my take home, right? Of course, I chase different things than you guys do, but we'll see. Machine God's Effigy and Extended Art. I'll go to the right. It's not a bad card. Ooh, Stormscale Scion and Foil. I'll be taking that home all day, every day. We've got a Preacher of the Schism in Extended Foil. That's pretty nice. Back up. We've got a Lithoform Engine. Look, copy. Interesting. Probably go to the center with it. Manamorphose. So actually a pretty good card. List Spot. We got Flame of Anor in Extended, or Borderless art, rather. It's a pretty good card. Ooh, Storm of Saruman. I like that art, so it would always go to the left. Clone Legion. Don't care for blue otherwise. Spiteful Banditry again. That'll go to the right. Blood Moon Chronicles. That's actually probably pretty good. We'll put it to the left. Run out of space. The 5 is a little tough. Saruman of Many Colors. We'll put it with the Spiteful Banditry. Ooh, Saruman of Many Colors. Interesting. A Howling Mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go 5 to the center. 4 on the right. 4 on the left. It's down to these two cards. What are we going to get? Winter Orb 4th Edition. Mark Teaton art. Yeah, it's going to go over there. Okay, well, let's see if I made the right choice. Let's see. Spiteful Banditry and Foil. Okay, I made the right choice. I win that one. Yeah, chat, I'll sell these two. Land Denial. Just not blue. So these 5 cards you could get for 20 bucks. If I can find my buttons. Start auction. 20 bucks to get you a Winter Orb from 4th Edition, a Blood Moon from Chronicles, Storm of Saruman in Borderless, Flame of Anor Borderless, and a Storm Scale Scion in Foil, if you would like it. It's yours. I don't know that I would play it. I like the Mark Teaton art, honestly. I wouldn't probably play Winter Orb, but I just like the art. Congrats on that, Sunway. Taking it home. That's a nice stack. Worth it. That would have been my take-home stack. It's already at home, though. This one, we've got a Preacher of the Schism, the Lithoform Engine, Howling Mine, Manamorphose, and Saruman of Many Colors. You would like this. We play the same, right? Oh, that looks... Dragons in it looks cool, right? Preacher of the Schism, Lithoform Engine, Howling Moon, Manamorphose, and Saruman of Many Colors. If this intrigues you, any of these 5, you could pick it up. 20 bucks gets you all 5 of them. Okay. Toss to the wayside. They go to the abyss to be found at another time. Chat, if you need Spiteful Banditries, apparently I know someone who has a bunch. These 5 cards, $20 is what I would run these at. Saruman, 2 Spiteful Banditries, Clone Legion, and Machine God Effigy. All well, this one not shiny, but we've had every version now that I know of, just short of I think a Borderless shiny. But yeah, it's crazy. And no, that's okay. It's all good. They get tossed to the abyss for future scanning and all that fun stuff. So yeah, chat. If you like this idea, feel free to snag in the buy it now. Right now, you could get the 5 card, the 10 card, or the 20 card. It's up to you. You get to pick what cards go in what stacks. And then you get to pick which stack you take home. The other 2 stacks will get auctioned off to chat for a price that is hopefully fair. Otherwise, we're just hanging out today. I did some work on the website, interestingly enough, Iceman1347.com. Cleaned up a few things, got caught up on some stuff that I hadn't done anything with. Iceman, where is it? Iceman1347.com. But if you want to get my YouTube, my TikTok, and my Discord, go snag those. And if you go to YouTube, go watch all of the shorts. Just I updated the playlist on the website. So if you got the chance, just go turn on the shorts playlist and let it run. That's been cleaned up a little bit. So yeah, if you got spare time and interest, do that. Or a spare computer, go do that. I like views. I'm entertained right now. It seems like the algorithm's willing to pick me up a little bit more, which is fun. That's a little bit new. So I've been averaging like 1,000 views a day, which is pretty cool. Or yeah, about 1,000 views a day, which is more than I thought. So that's fun. If you guys for YouTube, no TikTok, I've got a whole mess of a problem going on, but I should be able to fix it within the next week or two. They failed my verification, which was an adventure. But I ran into some people from WhatNot. Yeah, speaking of which, literally joining the channel as I started to talk about it, ran into some people from WhatNot over on TikTok. Your accountant being the primary individual. That's hilarious that you came in right as I was rolling into that statement. So we were having some fun over on TikTok. It's interesting over there. But yeah, good to see you, your accountant. That was fun. Yeah, right, exactly. It was fun to be like to my wife, someone knew me on a different platform. I'm special, right? And my wife's like, yes, honey. Uh-huh. You're so special. But yeah, that was entertaining for a moment in my life. Someone knew me. But yeah, otherwise we've just been working on stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Collections mostly. Though I think my collection buying is going to take a break after I, let's see, had a collection arrive, damaged, tossed about, and water damaged, which I'm fairly certain the collection was water damaged before they shipped it, but I'm not 100% sure. But there are some cards that have a decent, so I negotiated with them and got a really good price on it. So we'll see if I can get enough out of it and throw out the rest. And then I had a collection where a bunch of fakes came in. Thank God I know how to check fakes now, because that would have gone right past me if I wasn't checking. And the guy was like, oh, shoot, I just traded for them at my local game store. And I was like, well, that sounds about right. Hopefully you didn't trade with the store, because that's really shitty of them. So that one got sent back today. And so I'm like 2 for 4. And yeah, I might take a break from collections for a little bit. I'm a little there are a lot of collections going up, which doesn't surprise me going into the summer, as well as the current financial market. Chatterfang X coming in with a raid. Good evening, Raiders. Hope you're doing well. We're screwing around with a little game idea that we've come up with. In the bin, if you want to be the player, you can be it. If you want to just sit back, relax, and watch, go for it. Chatterfang, I hope your show went really well. Thank you very much for reading. But here, I'll run a 5 card so you guys can get the handle. I will be the player. We'll have 3 stacks, left, center, and right. The player gets to choose where these cards go. Once the card goes into the stack, it cannot come out of the stack. So choose wisely. At the end, you get to pick one of the stacks to take home as the player, buyer, whatever. There we go. Let's see what we got. Starting off with a null brooch talk from Exodus. It's old. I would probably be interested. I'm going to target for myself the left as if I was playing that way. I would probably chase that a little bit because it's old. We got to call the copper coats. Probably mid-range. Mid-range, that's fine. Ooh, Flowering of the White Tree. That's not a bad card. Let's keep it going with white there. Seething Song is also actually a pretty good card. I'd probably put that over here. Gisa, the Hellraiser. I honestly dislike the wanted posters, so I would put over there. Slickshot Show Off's a great card. We'll put that over there. Gonna fill up my stack. Oh, Wrathful Red Dragon extended foil. I'd probably, even if it's a dragon, I'll put it in the center. Dredge Escape Sliver, MH1 foil. Put that to the right. Witch King of Angmar is a pretty nice card. We'll keep that to the right. Ooh, Dire Undercurrents. Huh, I would totally take that. Okay, so we're up to 4 on the left. We've got the Locust God. I don't care. He's going to go in the middle. 4 and 4. We've got a Grafted Exoskeleton. Oh, man. Shoot. That's such a good card. Well, we're going to fill out the left and see what I got in reserve here. Let's see what else happens. Minas Tirith as well. Wow. Put that in the middle. Phyrexian Arena Borderless is going to go to the right. All black cards? All black cards? Oh, pretty close. Gerard, Golgari, Lichlord on the right. So yeah, I would then pick which stack I wanted. I would take the left stack, mostly because there's stuff I want in there. And that would be mine, and then I'd auction off the rest. Now, I'm going to auction off the rest of them to you anyways, because why not? We're on WhatNot, why not? And all that fun stuff. So let's go to the auctions. 20 bucks can get you these 5 cards if you'd like these. Start. 20 bucks. All that fun stuff. You want these 5 cards? We got a Grafted Exoskeleton. It went up a bit. Nice. Dire Undercurrents, Slick Shot, Show Off, and Extended Art, Seething Song, and Null Brooch from Exodus. All 5 of these cards, 20 bucks. Right now, could be yours. Or they're going to go to the abyss. To the abyss they go. This white grouping, well, 3 of the whites. Minas Tirith, the land. Call the Coppercoats, Flowering of the White Tree, Wrathful Red Dragon Extended Foil, and of the Locust God. This one. 20 bucks as well, if this stack is of interest to you. And if you want to be the player, go into the bin, check out those options. 5 cards, 10 cards, or 20 cards. You're making 3 stacks. And you get to take it from there. Issa, the Hellraiser, Dredgescape Sliver, Witch King of Angmar, Phyrexian Arena, and the Gerard Golgari Lichlord. These 5. 20 bucks. Do that. Yeah, this is basically, in a sense, like a claim game for an individual kind of style. I don't know. Looking for more individualistic games, but yet still of interest to the community. I wish I could do progressive stuff, but you're not allowed to. That would be more fun. Nope. All right, none of those went. Whole stack. It used to be that you could do bounties on here, and I thought that was always cool because then everyone's working together to try and get something to happen, and that's always fun. But here we are. Can't do that because, well, because of Pokemon. Makes sense, right? Any questions? Any comments, concerns, topics of interest? No? No interest? No topics of discussion? Yeah, it was an entire collection of Lord of the Rings, so doesn't surprise me that some of this got shuffled into where I am. It's been crazy. I don't know that I found. Let's see. So we'll look at some of the high end stuff while we're at it. I don't think I'm gonna do high end tomorrow. I might do mid range, but since we're here, I did get another Atraxa. So that was cool. Dockside. I got the Verdant Catacombs non-scaled. I was so pissed. Pulled it out of a collector. I was like, come on. Glambrink and poster. Ogre Masters. We kind of saw the rest of this. But all that wonderful stuff still floating around in there. I got another Shelly. I would have had 2 if that one guy didn't have a bunch of fakes in his collection. I did manage. Oh, I have MH3 Play. What am I asking for the Verdant? Let's scan it. I don't know. Whatever that minus 10% is. Hold, please. Almost there. Come on. Verdant Catacombs. Non-scale foil going 36.93. I would do 32 for it. 32, and you guys can throw, yeah, I know. I was excited to get that, and then it was fake. But yeah, so 32, and if you got coupons, you can throw it at them. That's good. But yeah, it's funny because I was like, okay, time to go check, and I was like, yep, that figures it's fake. So the texture was off when I pulled it out of the stack. The other part is that he just shoved it in the middle of the whole stack. There was no sleeve on it, nothing. And I was like, well, this is odd. And so yeah, there we are. Had all the wonderful red dots you could ever want on the back of that. Nope. I don't know. If you have a $115 card, there's no way in hell you would ship it to someone not in some type of sleeve. Like, I was kind of shocked. I was having trouble finding it, is what the problem was. And it was because it was just buried in the rares next to the other cards that were fake. The Shelly was even loose in there, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that was I think the Roaming Thrones icon changed. That's why I didn't recognize him. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I've got to build your bundles for tomorrow. I haven't done it yet. I need to do it. Actually, it doesn't take long to do. The hard part's going to be I have to get the shipping right on the big box because those binders are gigantic. They don't fit in a flat rate box, so I just have to make sure that's set up correctly. Both of them are going to ship insured with signature because obviously it's going good. How are you, Invader? Oh, well, reunion. How's it going? We've been trying out a little game design. It's it's just basically an individual's claim game, but kind of different. And the idea is that it's left, center, right, and depending on the number of cards you buy in the buy it now, 5, 10, and 20, that'll be the stack size you're going for. And so you'll get to see 15, 30, or 60. Yeah, you make your own pile and then you pick the pile that you want. But you make 3 piles, and if you overload your own pile and then something good comes up, too bad. And if you underload your own pile and garbage comes up, too bad. So we'll play around. Here, let me do it. I'll play. I'm working towards left as my like preferred pile. But let's see what I can do with it. We got a Deathrite Shaman in retro frame. We'll go into the left pile. Wolfgar of Icewind Dale. Wolfgar can go to the right pile. Saval's Judgment in extended. Interesting. Shatter Skull Smashing is pretty good. But I remember that's still up there, so I would go over there. Cutzel Malamat Exemplar in foil. Wolfgar. Moria Marauder, we'll put that in the center. Staff of Completion's cool. Take that to the left. Howling Mine to the right. Aven Interrupter in foil, we'll put that in the middle. Agatha Vile Cauldron to the left or to the right. Pinhorn Elves foil to the center. We're 4 and 4 with a 3. Subtlety, that's a cool card. That'll stay to there. We're 4, 4, and 4. Here we go. Rite of Consumption, Shadowmoor. I'll put that to the right. Elven Chorus foil. I would take the Elven Chorus in foil and really hope that this wasn't a super seller card. Ooh, Gornog, the Red Reaper, finishing it off in the middle. Not bad. I wouldn't have taken him too, which is good. So the Elven Chorus. Then what happens is I would have taken this stack, right? Take this stack, this would be mine, and then the other 2 stacks would get auctioned off. Now, what I will do is double check my retro frame shaman and we'll auction it. I don't care. Close enough. This stack right here, chat, including that Deathrite Shaman in retro frame, for $20. 20. For your game, no. For the hard part is I want to do $4 a card, but if you're not chasing all 5 cards, or you know that the Death Ray Shaman's worth a bunch, Zenway grabbed his backup stack, but I ran it at a little bit cheaper of a price just to test it. But this one here, oh, no one takes it. He was $9.67. He's going to be sold to you on a different day. That's the only one I'm stuck on, right? Because I don't want to individually sell cards out of it because that takes too much time. I like the idea of the pile, but I don't want to undersell the value of the cards either. This stack for 20. Yeah. Sounds good, the Gathering Well. Sounds good to me. These 5 cards, $20. Right here, right now. Devil's Judgment. Moria Marauder. Even Interrupter. Finhorn Elves and Foil's nice. And the Gornog, the Red Reaper. Last stack was this one. These 5 cards. Still giving you the option to grab them. Sounds good. It won't go today. Maybe tomorrow. But I'm not really planning to do a ton of high-end single stuff tomorrow. $20 grab you these 5 cards. Rite of Consumption, Agatha's Vile Cauldron, Howling Mine, Kutzel, and Wolfgar. Nope, that's okay. Look at scan and toss to another thing. The one thing I am stuck on right now with this category is everyone's very, I want that one card, and I want that one card. And I'm very, oh, please, for the love of God, here's 100 cards. Please give me $400 for them, right? It's like, I want a base of $4 for everything. It would be great because there's a lot of $7 to $9 cards in here, but it's just every time we pick a game, it turns into picky choosy. I really like the stacking game, like the times we've done stacks where it's like, okay, I add 4 more cards on, and here you go, and you get them, and they just move, right? But that game, unfortunately, turned into I want to reserve a bunch of cards off to the side. Any big singles? Not today. I have a ton of big singles, but I wasn't planning to do any of them. Unless there's something specific you are facing. I'm probably going to stack up for next week to do big singles, only because I have a few collections I'm working on. It would be nice to run it all together as opposed to small set. But what do I know? Next week's schedule runs all the way into the weekend, so that's a good thing. Yeah, we're out of town this weekend. We're going to a event called Gaming Hoopla in Milwaukee. It is a charity board game convention in which you go play board games and money for charity type stuff. So that'll be fun. So yeah, all sorts of fun stuff like that. But if you do want to try, they can't. No, they still got a few minutes left. If you want to try to do this singles game, you're more than welcome to. If not, that's okay. Hope everyone's doing well. If you get the chance, go check out my YouTube, Iceman1347. And if you really get the chance, go check out the shorts playlist. I have it on my website, iceman1347.com. We'll take you to icemancollectibles.com. And that has all of our hits that I've created shorts for so far. And it's supposed to be auto updating when new ones come out, but it wasn't. So I added a bunch back in there that we're missing. So if you get the chance, go subscribe to the YouTube, like it, and then go watch all of the shorts and like all of them and watch all of the shorts 35,000 times each, and I will be famous. So get to work. Please, I want to be famous on YouTube. Actually, I don't, but I would like it to at least feel like it's going up instead of down. Well, it is going up, but yeah, you get it. And all that fun stuff. In addition to that, if you get the chance, I linked my TikTok. I'm still having an adventure with it, but if you get the chance to follow that TikTok channel too, that'd be cool. I might be able to get live on there in a week or two. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can figure it out. I think I need another app to run live there as well. Then if that's the case, I could do WhatNot, TikTok, and YouTube all at the same time. I could probably do Twitch as well, but I've really, once we start to get too many buttons pushed, I'm afraid I'm going to blow up my internet. And I have the best internet in the neighborhood. So I don't know. Who knows, chat? Who knows at all? Yeah, if you get the chance, we'll like those things. You can also check out game streams, right? Oh my God. See, part of me is like, oh man, when I'm done or during the day when I'm stuck with the kids, I should probably turn on a stream for an hour. Or when the kids are off to preschool and I'm not able to, like, there's not enough time to set up and stream here that I just turn it on for each of the games. But I haven't. I know. The same as I've already known that I missed out on the opportunity to do the magic sorter constantly. I could still do it, but it won't last as long because we're getting down to the last like 100,000 right now. But yeah, exactly. Who knows? Is what it is. All that fun stuff. Um, yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Got the convention coming up. What else am I working on? Yard work. About it. And trying not to buy collections for a little while to take a break from collections because they're driving me nuts. But yeah. Invader. Snagging one. Giving it one more go. Did it just end? Probably just ended. Okay. Let me tilt it up just a little bit more. There we go. All right, Invader. Let's see. You did a tenner. One of these days you will. You're diamond. You've got like all the coupons you could ever want forever. So you're getting 30 cards in total. Yes, I can. I will be, yeah, if you guys want to see any of my additional other things that I might be doing, go to Discord and join me there. Keep an eye on the announcements category. I will always ping here, air quotes at here, and everyone will get a ping for that. But the Discord is available on my website, iceman1347.com. And that's where I will post any of, I don't know if I'm playing a video game or something like that, non-WhatNot stuff. And I will post about WhatNot there too in case I don't feel like streaming and I just say no, or I don't know, feel like going on a rampage, something like that, I'll let you know. But here we go, Invader. Let's see what we can do for you. Starting off with a swift reconfiguration, left, center, right, LCR. Where would you like to go? Left. That's a cool one. Swift reconfiguration. Hassel Garenbrig. Always nice. Got a Approach of the Second Sun from AKH. Herd Heirloom from the new set. It's a great card. Center. Got a Blood Tribute. OG Zendikar. Ancient Den, Commander 21. Collector's Cage in extended art. Ooh, Minas Tirith borderless. The better borderless. Zurgo Stormrender in borderless. From the new set. We are 4 in the center, 4, 5 on the left. None on the right. Savitri Dragon Master, etched. Left. Flames of Anor, foil. Left. Hobgoblin Bandit, Lord in extended art. Splendid Reclamation in extended art. What? Okay. That looks familiar. Center. 5. We got Archdruid's Charm in foil. That's a nice card. Jacked Rabbit in extended art. DLC. Left. Gandalf White Rider in extended art. 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Left is done. Electro Siphon. Right. Goblin Lore from 10th edition. Right. Wolfgar of Icewind Dale. Right. Spiteful Banditry again. How many freaking Spiteful Banditry? You want this? Was that? I've lost track. Is this right? I assume it's right. Center. You want it. Okay. Witch King of Angmar. Right. Flowering of the White Tree. Spiteful Witch card. Spiteful Banditry. No, it is good. It's just we've seen a lot of it. To the right. Let me just see where you're at. 2, 4, 6, 7. Spiteful Banditry is a great card. I just happen to have a lot of Lord of the Rings. Anawan the Ruin Sage. Right. Combal, Console of Allocation. Right. Where are we at? 2, 4, 6, 7. Marnius Calgar, Warhammer 40k foil. Center. 2, 4, 6, 8. I keep forgetting. Adelon Jackal, Warhammer 40k. Non-foil. 9. Mount Doom. Right? I think that's 9 and 9. 2, 4, 6, 8. No, 9, 8. Got it. Ureni, the Song Unending, foil from Dragonstorm. Right? 9 and 9. Consigned to Memory in foil. MH3 foil. You hate me? Why? You got 9 and 9. Take it or leave it. Right? It's a tough choice. Take it or leave it. Right. Last but not least. Ooh, a Minas Tirith borderless going to you in the middle. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You doubled up on Minas Tirith. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're taking the center. Sounds good. These are coming right. Honestly, double Minas Tirith isn't a bad thing. Out of everything to double up on. Atlanta, Marnius, Spiteful Banditry, Archdruid's Charm, Blended Reclamation Zergo, 2 Ministerius, Collector's Cage, and Herd Heirloom. This is a great card. I used this in my sealed pool. It's really good. Congrats on Vader. Thank you very much for going in on it. The consign's a tough choice because I know it's a valuable foil too, right? So then, chat, we're gonna run these 10 cards. I don't know, 35. Something. What? It's 10 cards, $4. Let's go $5 off. So 35 for it. Yeah. Well, you're figuring it out, right? So you buried the first stack just to take everything you didn't want, and then you kept building from there. So you were all right. 35 can get you this whole stack of cards here. What do we got? We've got a Gandalf the White, Jacked Rabbit, Hobgoblin, Flame of North, Savitri, Ancient Den, Blood Tribute, Approach to the Second Sun, Castle Garenbrig, and the Swift Reconfiguration. Just like that. 35 bucks to get you all these. You have like $5 off of what I'd normally be. Let's see if you want it. And if not, that's okay. We'll just toss it on the wayside. Give me something to scan later. Because I don't have enough stuff. I'll probably just toss them back in. We'll see. And then this stack, same dealio. You got a Rennie consign in foil, consign to memory, Mount Doom combo on a one, Flower of the White Tree, Witch King of Angmar, Wolfgar, Icewind Dale, Goblin Lore, and Electro Siphon. This group, 35, can get you the whole stack. $40K cards got you? Yeah. The foil ones, that foil one's pretty good. But it's something you don't have, right? So it's always of interest. Valuations are always all over the place anyways with those. There's a lot of them that are worth quite a bit. So no one needed those as well. That's okay. Right? Exactly. Especially the surge foil stuff that's out there when the collector edition ones. Oh, left, center, right today. That's been fun. I enjoyed it. I also like the flip 2 pick 3, but that one, like, there's not a lot of interest in it. I don't know. I don't know the right answer. I never know the right answer. I just keep taking stabs at the dark, and sooner or later we'll get somewhere in the dark, I'm sure. Let's see. So I got that, I got that, I got that. What else am I forgetting? If you missed bulk day, is it actually in the bin? That's the next best question. Did it make it to the bin? It did. If you missed bulk day, there is a box of 6 common and uncommon bulks available in the bin right now. If you search bulk, you can find it. I know. And actually, WhatNot's that problem too for a lot of cases. Everyone just wants one card and move on. And that's a function of both the valuations that go on right now for packs and all that. And consider burning a card if you want to dig deeper. Possibly. Huh. Depending on the quantity of cards you could have. Yeah, there's some possibilities there. I'll think about that. Like safety net of getting toss a card out of your stack just to try and save a card. You can only do it once. Interesting. But yeah, no. My experience here is the best I do is on singles shows for my performance right now. We do pretty good for the please take my dual lands that no one seems to take, but we do the best during singles. That's why I want to buy collections, but I keep getting mediocre collections or scammy stuff more than anything right now, and I'm just kind of fed up with it. So we'll keep working on it. Who knows? Oh, uh, true. I probably give too good of deals, but to be honest, the thing is with singles though, like I'm 10% off a market. I'm actually giving what I found is by the time it like the whole thing's done, I'm only out 25% off the market on average. So like that's actually pretty freaking good to sell the card at, if you think about it, without me putting into some game and getting full market value, right? So it's just I don't know. I feel like I'm doing well with those. I guess here's the hard part. The hard part is that when you buy a collection, and let's say it's $2,000, I would say $1,000 of it is cards that I would put into the high-end singles category that you guys will buy relatively quickly for a 25% decline in the value. Then there is $1,000 in cards that get stuck in this category of stuff, $4 to $9 category that like sells really slowly. This stuff does not go fast. Um, so it's like that's the problem, I guess. Is it doesn't blow up. No one pays me $30 for a draft pack. Who wants to pay, to happily sell you a draft pack for $30? I don't know. Man, it's gonna be crazy. So I saw a bunch of stuff on the second round of pre-order from the vendors for Final Fantasy, and it sounds like the distributors are literally raising the prices on Final Fantasy already. So we'll have to wait and see what that really truly means. Crazy. It's gonna be a shit show, and it's gonna be so much fun. Oh, it's gonna be. What will be entertaining to me will be when everyone starts complaining about not getting their products. I don't know. I saw a oh, maybe that was it's possible that what I saw was an email from stores to their like clients, right? Or their shoppers. Hey, pre-orders are going to be this and it was like $800 for a collector box. Raise their price in the distributor. It's going to be stupid. Final Fantasy is going to be dumb. And it will be hilarious when XYZ company doesn't actually get their allotment and a large portion of people don't get their product, or XYZ company gets their allotment and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, we had to cancel your order," and then they resell it a month later for 3 times what they sold it to you previously. Right? It's good. Yeah, it's going to be high risk, high reward games. It's going to be one Final Fantasy collector or a draft pack with a $70 entry. We're gonna change up the show a little bit. High risk, high reward. Actually, it's gonna be high risk, low reward. I like that even better. No. So the hard part is my math says I have to be at about $70 a collector pack to like make a buck or two. So the problem with that is the play packs aren't that bad. They're I think like $7 or $8. Rip them all. There's a debate on ripping the ball and selling you the singles, depending on how it goes. But I am out 2 grand, so I have to make sure I can get 10 grand back. Get a cereal, right? I probably would be actually at 70. It's gonna be hilarious. Mostly because I want to get you guys the product, right? Well, by the time everyone gets their product, they will be $90 to $100 is my guess. Even though everyone right now is trying to be nice and say 70, there's no way. And I hate price gouging, you guys, but whatever. Maybe I'll be the best streamer of it. Though I'll get it a week late, so 40 would you keep 3 of the rares? $40 per collector, but I get every cereal. And I'll let you keep like the rest of the box if we hit a Aerith 69. What a way to go out on WhatNot, right? Oh, hey, look, we hit that serial Tifa. Oh, I'm losing internet, chat. Oh no, bye. Never see me again on the platform. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It's gonna be insane. Alrighty, chat. I'm not running anything else. I'm getting tired. Tired today. Sick of children. Oh my god. Can we get to something that they can stop being children? Just a little bit. But alrighty. So tomorrow I will be on 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to be doing a show about what the heck did I decide I was going to do tomorrow? I said singles packs and more. Well, that's descriptive. Great. I'll figure out what the heck I'm doing tomorrow at some point. Hopefully before the stream starts and not an hour after the stream starts. But yeah, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're probably gonna like slam through the black card singles. Other than I know Zenway wants to pick up some stuff too, so we'll knock that out. And maybe rip some stuff for him if he's there for it. And then I'm out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will be back probably Wednesday night for the next stream after that, and then it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be shows. I gotta sell some stuff. I need to start selling. Sell. Please buy my stuff. Oh my god. Because Final Fantasy credit cards come up soon. Yeah, I have all your stuff tomorrow. We'll get you more stuff. Yeah, you asked about plays. I don't have good deals on play packs. Like, I don't know. I have when I buy them, I'm still using the same Innistrad remastered plays that I bought when it rolled out. So packs are really, really, really slow right now, which is not a bad thing. I'm just going to hold on to them for when I stream. I mean, not stream elsewhere. So yeah, I did manage to find 5 boxes of Pokemon packs and 150 loose packs. So that was fun. I put those up on my TikTok. Yeah, I don't have anything I need to get rid of right now, but I will keep you in mind when I get to that point. I'm chasing credit cards because of Final Fantasy. My Final Fantasy. It's gonna be so much. It's gonna be terrible. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I think that's good. So chat, I'm gonna call it here because I'm gonna get these packed. I'm gonna work on Zenway's bundles for tomorrow and all that fun stuff. So chat, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Have an awesome day tomorrow. I'll see you in the next one. Bye all.